everyone, welcome to another video. So I haven't done a haul in months. I don't even know the last time I did a haul, but over the last couple of weeks and months I have been buying bits and pieces, including a very big purchase from Fendi, which I will show you in this video, and that I'm really pleased with. But let's start. So I've got some handbags, I've got some ready to wear, I've got some perfume, I've got some really nice things. So the first thing, which is new to me, is you know how last year I showed you from Current Body, they sent me I already had one, but they sent me the Series 2 infrared LED mask, which is just incredible. It's like, here are some of my before and afters. I don't even need to say how good it is because the before and afters speak for themselves, but they're really good for pigmentation, like generating more, I want to say more collagen. I feel like your face looks in a way tighter after it almost, but like your skin just looks so good, and pores are really minimized, as well as hyperpigmentation, which I used to have. I used to have it like around here, like just darker patches kind of thing. Well, check this out. This is something that I have already been using as well for a few years, but this is a newer version of it. So this is their radio frequency device, and the way this works, if I just remove the base of it, on the end there you've got 4 electrodes, and radio frequency, you've got to be a bit careful with it, okay, because it's a sure thing. It's not like one of these at-home treatments that's a bit wishy-washy and it's like 10% the strength of in-clinic. Radio frequency is a skin tightening in-clinic treatment, but they now do a version where you can use it at home. And I've been using not this exact one, but the older one. I bought it back in COVID lockdown, and then years ago we moved house and then I misplaced it, and that's why I'm really glad they sent me another one, because it actually really works. So this heats up to 43 degrees C, which is like about 106 degrees Fahrenheit. You've got 3 settings on it that are different heat temperatures, and you're meant to work your way up. I want to say, if you're going to try it, I am going to do a dedicated video on this, and they say you need to wait you've got to use it once a week, 5 minutes in each area that you want to target, for 8 weeks to start to see a result, but that you can see it sooner. So I'm going to do a dedicated video telling you whether this is actually any good or not, the newer version. But it does come with an instruction manual, and I've got to say, please guys, if you're going to try it, read it before you get involved, because this, as I say, there are some just aspects you need to be aware of before using this, because it is a very powerful tool. So what you do is, it comes with a gel. The gel has been improved. The gel used to come in a pot and it used to dry out a little bit, whereas this new gel comes in a tube, which I prefer. It like saves what you've got a bit more. You apply like a generous amount of gel, conductive gel, to the area you want to work on. You turn this on and then you move it in circular motions. Do not keep it still because it can get quite warm. And the weird thing is, after you've used it, the area that you have worked on feels, you know when you've been in a sauna and you're like hot from within? It feels a bit like that. Not uncomfortable, it feels like a hot stone massage, that kind of temperature. But it feels tight. It feels lifted. It's a very strange sensation, but it feels good. And I'm personally going to be using it along my jawline. This is like an area that I feel like I'm starting to see just like looseness, and it really does tighten skin. And I'm also going to use it on that bit just there on the neck, which is what I was using the original version for, actually, just that bit there. And it did get rid of that sort of like crease you get when you turn your head. It did get rid of it, the last one, but I just want to make sure it doesn't come back again. So that I wanted to tell you about. I am going to come back and do a full review on that to let you know how I got on. If you're thinking about trying it, or even the infrared mask, because they're really good to use together, don't pay full price, because they gave me a coupon code. So just to be transparent, the first version of this I bought, this one they've given me, and the red light mask, I already have my own, but then they gave me one. So yeah, just to let you know, their stuff is really good. Okay, let's do some bags, and then I'm going to move on to the Fendi purchase. And the Fendi I'm so annoyed that we're actually, even though I don't like winter, It's annoying we're going into spring because of what this is, and I'll show you it. But a couple of weeks back, I don't know how many of you saw, I actually had some of you, particularly on my Patreon, writing to me about this, but Coach had a sale on and the Coach was decent. It was like, some things had 30, definitely 30, maybe 40% off. Well, I really like Coachtopia, and I haven't actually opened, I bought 2 bags, reduced down from £2.95 to £147. That's like 2 for 1, basically, which is why I bought 2. But I really like the Ergo bag. And look at this. I feel like there is room in my life for a caramel tone bag. So this is the bag. It actually looks, just to bear in mind, on this camera, it's probably on its way out, like dying a death. But it makes everything look a lot darker than it really is. Like, this room is really, really bright, and look how dark I'm actually looking on this camera. I can't figure it out. But this bag is a true, beautiful light caramel. It's not the dark tone that you're seeing on there. And I love the leather. It's like a really nice, really firm leather, actually. Really good quality. So that's the first one that I got. And then when I was on there, I saw this other one in a different colour. This is the Ergo bag, by the way. And what I like about it, it's very kind of 90s feeling. But then I saw this. So I bought the caramel one first. And then this one that I'm about to show you was really playing on my mind. And that's when I thought, right, I'm going to get this as well, because I know I'm actually going to use both of them. And this is the thing. I'm really using more of my non-designer bags these days. I'm using them a lot, actually, and I'm really enjoying them. So, Coach always puts so much packaging on, don't they? Just compare the colours. Bear in mind, these colours don't look, they don't look anything like... I'll try and take some pictures and put them in here of true colours. But this is like a lilac. On there, it looks so dark. This camera makes me so angry. I need to buy yet another one, and they're so expensive each time. But yeah, these 2 bags are ones that I can't wait to use. And yeah, I like this. Okay, so this particular bag, I got to go with an item from Fendi. And let me show you the item from Fendi. It's a piece of ready-to-wear. It's a piece of ready-to-wear that I have wanted for around about just over a year now. It's a coat, and I didn't buy it because it was like nearly £3,000. It was about 2,600 or something like that. And I loved it, but I just was like, it's a lot, you know, because it's polyester, you know, it's not like any high quality materials. Well, I just one day was on Vestiaire Collective, and I love scrolling Vestiaire Collective and just seeing what they've got. And I saw it on there, someone was selling it. Would you know, they're selling it in my size. And I made them a silly offer, like a silly offer, and they accepted it. And I was so delighted with this coat and what I got it for. On the sleeves, you've got a strip down each sleeve that's got, there we go, that's got the Fendi monogram on it. So that's just like down each sleeve. And then on the inside, you can flip it round, and you can have the Fendi actual monogram on the outside. So I'd gone out Christmas shopping just before Christmas, and I was with David, and there was this lady in front of us at the checkout, and she was wearing this coat this way round with the brown double Fs, and the way she was wearing it looked so good because it's a really big oversized coat, and that's what I like about it. And I think that's what really tipped me into deciding I'm going to go and buy it. Because when you see someone in real life wearing something and they're making it look good, that's when you're like, yeah, I definitely want to do this. So that's when I was just going to go to Fendi and Harrods and buy it. But as I say, just casually one evening, I was on Vestiaire Collective and it popped up. And I got it for £1,200, and it came with the receipt. It was bought in 2024 from Bond Street. And I'm just so delighted with it. Oh, it surpasses my expectations. And this is what I'm saying about, it's a shame we're going into spring now because it's very much a winter coat. It's very, very warm, but I absolutely love it. And then finally, I mentioned to you that I had some perfume I wanted to share, and this is new as well. Check out the box it comes in. It's like carbon fibre that you would get on a car or such. the box is just incredible. And then when you open it up, here is what it looks like on the inside. Again, this camera is annoying me. But this perfume, this is new out from Fragrance de Bois. And I really like this brand. They're not cheap, they're a premium fragrance. So for example, you're looking at around about, their prices start at around about £200 for a bottle this size, which it doesn't say how much is in it, but it's a lot and it really lasts. I find that with these fragrances, I put them on in the morning and I can still smell them in the evening. And so I don't need to use, it's not like with my Huda Beauty fragrances, for example, where I burn through them really quickly because I have to use so much. With these, they last, like I've got bottles of this that have lasted me like 2 years now. And I keep them in the dark so they don't go bad in sunlight or anything. But this is called Lucius, and it's, I can't put my finger on whether this is a man's fragrance. It leans towards that, but it doesn't have that, you know, that aftershave smell. It doesn't have that. This is like masculine, but it's sweet and it's amber and it's woody and it's, I don't think it's got oud in it actually, but if you like oud, it's in that sort of category. So I've been wearing this, and when you wear it, it smells different on your skin to actually how it does in the bottle. But I've been really enjoying this, and I wanted to share it because it's a new out fragrance. So for any of the guys who watch, or like David and I are sharing this, and it just works perfectly for us both. It very much is like a unisex fragrance. So yeah, that's that. And that's everything that I have purchased recently that I thought I would share with you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's everything. I really hope that you have enjoyed watching this, just like hanging out. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.